So Tom, you've announced your squad for elite phase qualifiers against England, Portugal and Armenia. How much are you looking forward to those games?
We're really looking forward to them, Adam. You know, they're a real challenge, like, you know, and it's not, we keep saying to the players, it's not every day of the week they get a chance to play for the country, and especially to play the teams that we're going to be playing. Like, you know, 3 different types of opponents and different systems and styles, and that's going to be a real challenge for us. But I think that's where players gain the confidence from too, like, you know, putting big performances in against big nations, like, you know, and obviously you got to respect Armenia too. They've come out of a difficult group with Scotland and Croatia, so there'll be three challenges, but the players will be really ready for it, and you know, they're a good group of lads and came through a difficult qualifying campaign, so we're delighted to be in the elite phase.
How much do you feel the players will be looking forward to putting themselves up against the quality that they could potentially face?
Yeah, well, you know, we obviously look at England and Portugal, and they've been the benchmark in the last number of years for underage football, the success they've had, and you know, but come here, our players will really look forward to that challenge, like, you know, and they'll know some of the English players as well. It's their first game, and obviously it's always a big game when Ireland play England, like, you know, but you can't get too bogged down in the occasion. You got to go and play the football match, you got to go and prepare for it, and we get the boys as prepared as best we can, like, you know, and as I say, they've really good attitude and good spirit in the camp, you know, so that's a challenge we're all looking forward to.
And it was a tough group to come out of against Montenegro, Bosnia and Bulgaria in November. How much of a boost was that, coming from a group like that and then going into this next phase?
Yeah, we always knew it was going to be difficult going out to Bulgaria, like, you know, and you know, the opponents out there, they were well organised and, you know, very physical, very direct, and the boys had to withstand, you know, a lot of physical duels too, and it was a test of character for them. But we were delighted, like, you know, to come out and to qualify from that group, because we knew going out it was going to be difficult, like, you know, and the pitches weren't the best, and you know, things like that. And that's football, like, you know, you're not always going to have everything the way you want it, and I think that's good for players' development too, like, you know, to experience that. And we know when we go over to England, like, you know, obviously the training pitches, we're going to be training at George's Park. Prior to that, we're going to be training at Loughborough University, and games at Walsall at Prescott Stadium, and then we'll be playing our last 2 games at George's Park. So we know the pitches and everything's going to be, you know, really top class. So we're looking forward to it. There's a good balance within the squad, like, you know, and there's adaptability within, you know, how they play as well, like, you know, and flexibility within the squad, which is very important. Numerous players can play in various different positions, and there's a resilience about the group also, like, you know, as I say, we've had to come through various challenges. We had a couple of friendly games against Sweden prior to the qualifiers in November, and Sweden were a good side, like, you know, Sweden have qualified with England out of their group, like, you know, so the boys come through that. They were proper good tests, like, you know, we've had really good tests this year, and the boys have stood up to it, and you know, we've used the depth of the squad as well, which is very, very important. And come here, we know it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to be ready for it, and we're really looking forward to it. As I say, it's not every day they get to represent their country.